This section is on driving. Now, obviously, you have to learn how to be a good dribbler first, but my emphasis today is on driving. Driving means that you not only get yourself a better play, but you get your teammates a better play. If you can't separate off the bounce for yourself or your teammates, you're really putting a fence around your game as a player. I don't care if you're a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, or 1. Work on your weaknesses. Work on separating out of this position, the drive. Let's get after it. I'm here with David Mosley, a former Final Four superstar at Stanford University, great all-European professional player over in Europe. Now, before we get to the drill, let's talk about the skill, because make no mistake about it, you can do a drill, but if you're not getting the skill out of it, you're wasting time. Don't be a time stealer. So he's my defender. Obviously, if I come from here, this is more of a fast break drive. Now, we're talking about in offense, I have the bounce, and I don't have a play. I got to be able to get by him and get separation. Now, a good guard can get separation in 2 seconds or anything less than 3 dribbles. The great ones can do everything in 1 or 2 dribbles. But my reads are this. I want to beat his ankles, okay? I want to get as close to his feet as I can. If I get here, if I'm quick and athletic, maybe I still can get by him, but try not to rely on that. Try to rely on your fundamentals, your feet. He can slide over and cut me off. What I have to do is I have to go ankles to ankles, and then I have to go shoulder to hip if his hands are up. If his hands are up, I'm going shoulder to hip. So in a realistical defensive situation, he's probably guarding like that, closing out. So if his hands are up, I beat his ankles, and then I beat his hip. My shoulder to his hip. I want to hit him first. If his hands are out, all right, maybe poking at the ball, this is what Kobe does. I beat his ankles, and then I'm putting my wrist on his elbow, my wrist on his wrist. High school, middle school, all you can do is lean. All you can do is lean. The higher up you go, where they allow a little more contact. Trust me, I played in 2 NBA tryout camps. I played in 3 countries. You're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. Don't be a poodle, be a bulldog, be a pit bull, man. You got to absorb contact. You can't melt. So you go here, and you might rip through. Okay, you might hold the guy. If he's poking at you, you poke at him. So you beat the ankles, you beat the hands, and then you keep your stance. Don't dance. Don't dance. You keep your stance, and now you can make a play. And remember, there's nothing absolute about this game. Just because you do this doesn't mean this is going to happen. As a coach, we give you options. We kind of manufacture and practice what's going to happen. You know, you're a robot doing the same thing over and over to build muscle memory. But in the game, you're a human being. You create, manufacture, and practice creating the game. So my point is, obviously, when you make a move and you go right, you'd love to use your right foot so you can use your left hand to lean, and it's a little bit quicker. But if you use your left foot, opposite foot to go, that's okay too. You're still able to hit and connect. My point is, if you want a chance on offense, if you want a chance, man, you got to change his stance. So whatever foot you use, you got to beat the ankles, and then you got to beat the hands.